Hi, everyone. I'm not a person that does live, but today I just want to share something with you all.
That sounds like your words. It literally sounds like your words. I might try that. Actually, I will try that.
I want to talk to you all, especially parents with children with special needs. I have a child with special needs, and something this has been on my head for a very long time to share and encourage parents with special needs kids. And if you have a child with special needs, and after my video, if you want to say something, go ahead and send me a message, and I will respond to it as well. Parents, at this COVID time, I know that many parents are going through a lot with their children or their child, especially if you have a child with special needs. But one thing I want to assure parents is that if you have a child with special needs, know yourself that you have not done anything wrong, number one. There's no fault of yours to have that child. The way I see it, and as I said, I have my child with special needs, and I'll tell you about my child very soon. And we have been through a lot. It's a lot of work, a lot of dedication that you have to pull through. Your life changes a lot when you have a child with special needs. And when my son was born, the challenges were too many. But in all, I can tell you that we are doing very well. So I want to encourage you, if you are pregnant and you've been told that you are going to have a child who will have difficulties, challenges, or will become a special needs child, don't feel so sad, or don't regret so much. Just accept it, and it's a decision you have to make. I know that when you have a child with Down syndrome, they can tell you, the doctors will be able to tell you and will be able to say to you if you want to keep the child or not, but that decision is up to you. But if you decided to have your child, what I want to encourage you is that it is okay, and you're going to be fine going through the process. I just feel like I have to share. And so maybe it will touch someone, maybe not. But whatever way it is, no, I want you to know that if you have a child with special needs, it's no fault of yours. It's just that you have been chosen to take care of this child that you're bringing on this earth. And with your dedication, understanding, patience, you need a lot, you will grow well with your child. When I was pregnant with my son, I went through a lot. And then when my son was born, we went through so many challenges as family. And my child is almost 10. Well, will be 10 this year. And this is something I've been thinking for many years to do. And so if I'm here today, I just want to tell you that don't regret being pregnant with a child with special needs. Don't regret being a mother to a child with special needs. But in all, look at the positives. Look at how that child you're bringing to this world. Look and see, what am I doing in that child's life? Understand that child that you have. Never, ever regret, because they are a blessing in disguise. And that blessing comes with challenges. And nothing comes easy, as we all do know. But when we stick with it, and when we embrace it, and when we are not looking at the negatives alone, we are able to make positives out of those negatives. So as a mother out there with your child, don't regret at all that you have a child with disabilities. You can do it. And as the Bible tells us all the time, that God will not bring anything onto us that we cannot handle. So because God knows, if I bring it to you, you can do it. That is why he brings it to your side, for you to take care of that side. You're going to face the challenges, but you're going to go through it and you're going to make things well. So instead of you sitting there, then you're stressed, you don't know what to do, you're confused, denial, all those pain coming into you. Sit there and say, I'm going to take a day at a time. I know people with autism, children with autism, you will not know till the child is a bit older, like 2.5. But with Down syndrome, it starts from the day the child is born. My son has Down syndrome. And my son was born with so many complications. If I tell you, and I'll tell you about my son's story another day. If I tell you the surgeries my son has done, you won't believe it, as a little boy going through all that. But in all, I can sit here today and say, I'm raising someone that I thought I couldn't even do it. But I know you can do it too. So whatever that you're going through, do not put yourself down, because the moment you are not able to take care of you and worried so much and depressing yourself so much, stressing yourself so much, that is when you are not able to also take care of the child. But if you're able to tell yourself, I am going to do it, you will be able to do it. So what's now? Now was usu. And there was a time I did cry. Because when you don't know what to do, it's hard. I did cry. And I can see people are online. Thank you guys so much. I did cry. And I thought there was no end to that tunnel that I'm going through. No, I didn't think there was a light. But there is light. I think if those days when my child was born, if I have to sit here, I will be sobbing out, crying all out. But I am smiling out of it. Because through it all, we are moving forward. He's doing well, I'm doing well, and I want to encourage you to tell you that you are also going to do well. Don't stress. Don't be so stressed and going through it and say, I cannot do this. Yes, you can do it. That child was given to you for a reason. Yes. Those days I pray for God to change things, because I wanted my child to be just like my 2 other ones. But what my prayer channel was is, God, you've given me, I changed my prayer channel into, God, you've given me this child. Help me to raise him. And I want you to challenge you to do the same thing. Tell God that you've given it to me. I have accepted it. Accept it. Stop being in denial. Accept it. And say to God, in your prayers, tell God to help you to take care of this child, to raise this child. Stop. If you're a person that is going through pastor this, pastor pray for my child, a pastor cannot change the life of your child. God wants that child to be like that. And because God wants that child to be like that, that is why he sent that child to you. So you can pray. It's good to pray, but you pray for God to help you raise that child to become someone, to be able to talk, to be able to walk, to be able to understand things, but not praying for the situation to change completely, because it's not going to change completely. It will get better, but it's not going to change completely. Yeah, Jedediah always wants to come out. That's my Jedediah. And one day I will let him come so you will see him well. That's my sweetheart. So I just want to encourage parents out there with children with special needs and discover that you are home with them. that probably worried and stressed, and the child is not sleeping, the child is not doing this, the child is not doing that, and you're stressing yourself. Relax, breathe, take a day at a time. My son sometimes wakes up like 2 a.m. and won't go back to sleep, and I have to wake up. So I just want to encourage parents out there who do have children with special needs, with disabilities, that there is light. There is light. And that light, you will see. Because the moment that you're going through, you may not see it, but you will see that light. Your child is going to be okay. Take it slowly. Don't stress so much. I know it's not easy. When I say don't stress, I was stressing myself. And I cried. But if you see me laughing now, you want your remote? Yeah. My son came and asked me for a remote because he wants to watch his TV. And he was born deaf. So his language is not still there. But now, thank God, he's half deaf. So it's not fully deaf, but half deaf. And he is doing very well. Yes, Mom, I'm coming. Yeah. Give me 1 minute. So he's half deaf. And he is slowly coming up. And it's been a journey. And it's going to be a journey for you as well. But I know if I'm able to do it, you will also be able to do it. So I just want to share this simple video with families out there with children with special needs. And if your child goes to school, take all, especially with us here, if your child will go to school, take all the interventions that you can get. Whatever the teachers are telling you or helping you to do with your child, take it and do it. Don't be in denial and say, oh, my child is fine. He's going to grow out of it. She's going to grow out of it. As always, parents do say, your child is not going to grow out of it. That is how your child came to life. But your child is going to do well. Your child is going to live within their own means and their own ways. And it's going to become somebody. So I just want to encourage parents out there. I decided to do this video for a very short time, and I know people are coming online. Thank you all for listening and coming online. And if anyone do have any question, please do call or send me a message, and I will respond to it. And if there's any questions that I have to come back and talk about it, I will do so. So having a child with special needs is not the end of your life. And remember, number one, you did not do anything wrong. It's just genetics. Something just didn't work well when the formulation was happening. But your child is here to stay, and you are okay. And you are going to be okay. And your child is going to be okay. And life is going to go on okay with you and your family. Love that child. Be patient with that child. Take care of that child. And there's a blessing with it that comes with it. May God bless all of us and bless all of you and your family. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye.